Alright, we are only days away from Halloween, guys. This here is gonna be day number 20. You know, after playing some really mediocre games the past few days, I thought it's time to go the opposite direction. So, today, we're gonna cover the Resident Evil remake for the Gamecube. Now, the version that I want to be playing here today is the HD version on the Xbox One. My Gamecube version is scratched, so I wasn't able to get video for that, unfortunately. Now, lucky for me, I got this version a while back for $5. Sure, it's only a digital copy, but for a price that's just above a McDouble, it's not a bad purchase. So I titled the video after the Gamecube version, since without it, this HD remake wouldn't exist, right? You know, I did contemplate doing a video on the original PS1 version. Maybe next year. Anyway, let's get started. I mean, this remake here is still considered to be one of the best suspense horror games of the past 20 years. It took the original game and improved it in almost every single way that you can think of. The graphics, even today, look great. I mean, if you fire up this puppy on a CRTV, well, the GameCube version, the environments look lifelike and not like a digital representation of it. I mean, the dark, moody ambience coupled with the pre-rendered lifelike backgrounds, they strike a perfect match for conveying that tense and atmospheric setting Capcom set out to reproduce. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can be playing this game and sometimes I just get lost in the beauty of it. I mean, so what if a ravenous zombie is coming after you? I mean, did you check out those damn tapestries? Look at them. Look at them. Did you see that? That texture is
awesome. 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 That's awesome.
I mean, the controls on the GameCube version, unfortunately, were pretty much left untouched. The tank controls were still there, but you know what? Back then, it wasn't that big of a deal because we were already used to that, and there wasn't anything better at that time. Now, on the new HD remake here, they added the ability to use your analog freely to move about more fluidly. And you can actually choose between both settings on the controller. You can choose the new version or the old tank controls. Now, it takes a few minutes to get used to them. So even if you use the new control scheme, it does take a few minutes to get used to them. Capcom also added a dagger as a defensive option to the game. Now, in the original game, you could use the knife as a regular weapon, but the remake allows you to pick up multiple daggers that you can use one time to escape from a zombie, as you can see here. Now, this is very helpful when your life is at red and you are running to that room with the chest, because you left that herb there since you have no room in your inventory, because Capcom decided to only allow you to carry a few items at a time. So it was either that or the gun ammo. So you chose the ammo at the expense of the herb, which you figured out you could have carried when you used up the key to open a door and you found a red herb behind that door. And now you're carrying a red herb that is pretty much useless without the green herb, which you are trying to get to with your vitals in red. And thanks to that dagger that you just used to put a new eye socket into that zombie, you just might. The Red Crimsons are also a huge update to this version. They are fast and they are ruthless, yet they are not as persistent as those damn telemarketers trying to sell you extended warranty on your car. Jesus Christ, another phone call from them. God, I hope those people burn in hell. Now, the voice acting and the cutscenes on this game, on the remake, were also improved as well. Although I never got used to how weird their eyes look on the remake. I mean, look at that. It's like they have no soul. Why did the company EA just pop into my head when I said that? Anyway, if you have never played the original and always passed it up due to the, blocky graphics and tank-like mechanics, this version right here is the one to jump into and see what the fuss was all about. Now, when the remake came out in 2002, it was considered one of the best horror suspense games at that time. I think that still holds true today. Turn off the lights, fire up this game, and enjoy what many of us have done so all these years. Halloween is just around the corner. This is the perfect time to do so.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Well, hope you liked this quick recap of Resident Evil Remake, possibly one of my favorite games of all time. Join me here on day 21 when I will be talking about a Genesis game with a twisted take on the horror genre. Stay tuned. Until then, remember, Gremlins is a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.